Have you ever wondered how to create a budget? Maybe you're looking to save for that dream vacation or simply manage your finances better. Either way, a budget is a powerful tool that can help you achieve these financial goals. It's more than just a spreadsheet or a list of numbers. It's a roadmap guiding you to financial freedom and stability. Welcome to my channel, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button, and if you're returning, you are greatly appreciated. Budgeting is the practice of creating a plan for your money, ensuring it goes exactly where you want it to. It helps reduce financial stress by providing a clear picture of your income and expenses. It allows you to set and achieve financial goals, whether it's saving for a house, starting a business, or preparing for retirement. It's also a safeguard against debt, helping you live within your means and prevent overspending. Creating a budget might seem challenging, but today, we will break it down into simple, easy-to-follow steps. The first step to creating a budget is understanding your income. Now, what do we mean by income? It's not just your salary or wages. Income encompasses all the money you earn or receive during a given month. This could be from a variety of sources: your main job, a part-time job, freelance work, a side hustle, rental income, dividends from investments, or even a monthly stipend from a trust fund. To calculate your total income, add up all these sources. Start with your most consistent source, typically your salary. Then add in any additional earnings. Remember to consider the net income. That's the amount you take home after taxes and other deductions. If some of your income sources are irregular, perhaps you're a freelancer with fluctuating earnings, or you own rental property and occasionally have vacant months. Take an average. Look at the past 6 to 12 months. Add up your income from each source, and then divide by the number of months. This will give you a rough monthly estimate. Why is understanding your income so crucial? Well, it's simple. Your income sets the boundaries for your budget. It's like the walls of a container. You can't pour in more water than the container can hold, right? Similarly, you can't plan to spend more money than you earn. Having a clear grasp on your income also allows you to see where your money is coming from. Maybe you're reliant on a single source and need to diversify. Or perhaps you're not making as much as you thought from your side hustle and it's time to reassess. In essence, a comprehensive understanding of your income not only lays the foundation for your budget, but also provides insight into your financial health. It's the starting point from which all other financial decisions are made. So, take the time to sit down, look at your bank statements, your pay stubs, your receipts. Get a clear, accurate picture of your income. Once you have a clear understanding of your income, it's time to move on to the next step. The next step to creating a budget is tracking your expenses. It's time to examine where your money goes. And I mean all of it, down to the last cent. No expense is too small to be overlooked. Whether it's a daily cup of coffee or a monthly gym membership, every penny counts. Let's start with daily expenses. These are the costs you encounter on a regular day-to-day basis. This could be your morning latte, your lunch, or the fuel for your car. It might seem like these small amounts don't matter, but they add up over time, and tracking them can provide valuable insights into your spending habits. Next, we have weekly expenses. These might include grocery shopping, dining out, or your weekly yoga class. By tracking these expenses, you'll start to see patterns and trends in your spending. Maybe you're spending more on dining out than you thought, or perhaps you're splurging on groceries more than you need to. Moving on to monthly expenses. These are typically the big-ticket items. Your rent or mortgage, utilities, car payments, insurance, and subscriptions all fall into this category. These are often fixed costs that you have to pay every month, and they tend to take up a significant portion of your income. But remember, it's not just about tracking these expenses. It's about understanding them. It's about seeing where your money is going and questioning whether it's being spent wisely. It's about identifying areas where you can cut back and save. Being thorough in tracking your expenses will illuminate your financial habits. It will reveal the holes in your wallet and provide you the opportunity to plug them. It's a crucial step in taking control of your finances and steering your money in the direction you want it to go. In conclusion, tracking your expenses is much like mapping out a journey. You need to know where you're starting from to determine the best route to your destination. And in this case, your destination is financial stability and freedom. With a clear view of your expenses, you're ready to create your budget plan. Now that you understand your income and expenses, it's time to create your budget plan. First, let's categorize your expenses into two main types: fixed and variable. Fixed expenses are those that remain constant month after month. Think of your rent or mortgage payments, car payments, or insurance premiums. These are costs that you can't easily adjust or eliminate without significant life changes. Variable expenses, on the other hand, fluctuate from month to month. They include elements like groceries, entertainment, dining out, or even your utility bills. These are areas where you have some flexibility and can make adjustments to align with your budget. Now let's allocate your income to each category. Start with your fixed expenses, ensuring they're covered first. These are your necessities, the things you can't live without. By paying these first, you're ensuring that even if everything else goes wrong, you've got a roof over your head and food on your table. Next, allocate funds to your variable expenses. Here's where the real budgeting happens. You have control over these costs, so use that power wisely. Prioritize your needs over your wants. Sure, dining out every night sounds fun, but home-cooked meals can be just as delicious and far more budget-friendly. Remember, the goal is not to allocate every single penny, but to create a balance. Life is unpredictable, so it's important to leave some wiggle room in your budget for unexpected costs. This is also where you can start to allocate money towards savings or debt repayment. Lastly, consider your financial goals. Are you saving for a vacation, paying off debt, building an emergency fund? Allocate a portion of your income towards these goals. Even small contributions can add up over time. You now have a draft budget plan, but it doesn't end here. Your budget is a living, breathing entity. It should change and evolve with you, reflecting your current needs and future aspirations. So, keep refining it until it fits like a glove. Remember, the key to successful budgeting is not perfection, but persistence. The next step in creating a budget is reviewing and adjusting your plan. Reviewing and adjusting your budget isn't just a one-time task. It's an ongoing process, a crucial part of your financial journey. You see, life is dynamic, not static. Your financial circumstances can and likely will change, sometimes unpredictably. Your income could increase, your expenses might fluctuate, or unexpected costs might suddenly arise. Therefore, your budget should be flexible enough to accommodate these changes. So, how often should you review your budget? Well, a good rule of thumb is to do a quick review each month. This allows you to track your spending habits, identify any problem areas, and make necessary adjustments. For instance, if you've been overspending on dining out, you might decide to cut back and allocate more funds to savings or debt repayment. However, a more in-depth review should be done every quarter. This is a chance to reassess your financial goals and see how well your budget aligns with them. Perhaps you've received a raise and can now contribute more towards your retirement fund. Or maybe you've paid off a debt and can redirect that money elsewhere. Annual reviews are also essential. This is when you take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Are you on track to achieve your long-term financial goals? Do you need to make major adjustments to your budget? An annual review is a great opportunity to celebrate your financial achievements and set new goals for the year ahead. Remember, the goal of a budget is not to restrict you, but to empower you. It's a tool that helps you take control of your money, manage your expenses, and achieve your financial goals. If your budget isn't working for you, don't be afraid to tweak it. Experiment with different budgeting methods until you find one that suits your lifestyle and financial situation. Remember, a budget is not set in stone. It's a tool that you can tweak to suit your needs. The final step in creating a budget is implementing and sticking to your plan. It may seem challenging at first, but with the right strategies, it can become second nature. One effective method is using budgeting apps. These tools not only track your spending in real time, but also give you a visual representation of where your money is going. This can make it easier to see where you need to cut back. Avoiding impulse purchases is another strategy. If you're tempted to buy something not in your budget, give yourself a 24-hour cooling off period. Often you'll find that the urge to buy has passed. Setting financial goals is also crucial. Whether it's saving for a vacation, paying off debt, or building an emergency fund, having a clear objective can motivate you to stick to your budget. With these steps, you can create a budget that works for you and helps you achieve your financial goals. So, to recap our journey of creating a budget, we started by understanding the importance of budgeting, a tool that helps you control your financial future. We then moved to understanding your income, the cornerstone of any budget, which involves knowing your total earnings and differentiating between gross and net income. Next, we delved into the nitty-gritty of tracking your expenses, a critical step that helps you identify where your money is going. This was followed by creating your budget plan, an action plan for your money, where we learned to categorize expenses and allocate funds accordingly. We also emphasized the need to review and adjust your budget regularly, ensuring it aligns with your current financial situation. Lastly, we talked about implementing your budget and sticking to it, the final step that brings your plan to life and sets you on the path to financial stability. Remember, budgeting is a journey, not a destination. Happy budgeting. If you found this video valuable, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends. Thanks for joining us today on my channel. Until next time, invest wisely and live abundantly.